Hi there. So, it's Thursday. I missed my Wednesday. Um, Man, looked like I got beaten by an angry raccoon. I'm tired. I've had a long day today. And it is Thursday, May the 24th. Let's see. So I spent all morning becoming legal. So, see that? Yep. I belong to Ohio now. And so does Jezebel. And so does Amber. Because I figured, well, if Jezebel and I are getting updated, Amber should get updated as well. So this is Amber's first Cleveland shirt. And I've been told this is in support of the Cleveland Indians. Whatever. So, what's new for me? So, in the last week, I've gone to a second interview with Office Max. It went okay. They did offer me the job. I turned it down. I turned it down because right before they called to actually offer me the job, I had been offered a job from a home health agency, which I would much rather do, and actually was offering me better money than Office Max was. So I took the home health agency job. And I'll be starting that sometime soon. I don't know when yet. I have to pass all of the FBI and state clearances and everything. And I'll start out as a like a home health aide that'll do things like cooking, cleaning, basic cares, med reminders, but not distribution. So it's like one step below CNA. The company that I'm going to be working with has a program in place where they will get you a certification. In Ohio, they call it STNAs, not CNAs. But it sounds like it's essentially the same thing. So I can go through that program and move kind of laterally within the company, I think. I'm not too worried about it. It's work that I enjoy doing regardless, either way, whether I'm doing it as a certified worker or not. So, So I did get a job, and because I needed to have an Ohio ID, instead of waiting until August like I thought I was going to, with my name change and everything, I just went ahead and did it today. I bit the bullet today, and I'll just have to pay for it twice. But yeah, it took me about 4 hours to get my ID, my car title switched over, to get my tags, my car registered, all of that. And I went to a mall today because you guys, as you can probably imagine, I'm a huge mall rat. But I went to a mall. It was very lovely. It was a 2-story mall. I only got around 1 story of it because of the time that I had to go. And because in typical me fashion, I was making friends everywhere. So I stopped into a little shop in the mall called Earthbound, I think. Oh, I have my... Yes. Yes, it's called Earthbound. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but there's the card. He says it's a chain, but it doesn't sound like there's like a ton of these. But it's like, well, they sell crystals, and they sell like hemp clothing, and they sell jewelry, and they sell like carved and resin accessories, and they sell salt lamps and oil diffusers and a little bit of essential oil and a little bit of fragrance oil and incense, and it's like a little hippie new age shop tucked away in the mall. And I got to meet Joe, who's one of the guys that works there, and Joe seems like a very lovely dude. So yeah, I might spend some time there. So I did that, and I went and hung out by my friend Misha for a while. Actually, even before I did that, I went to the like the base of the place that is hiring me, and I went in to go get fingerprinted for my my background check and everything. And while I was there, I made acquaintanceship with one of the residents, and we sat and talked for 45 minutes, 50 minutes about yarn, knitting, crocheting, crafts, latch hook, weaving pot holders, making rugs, making scarves, making hats, making afghans, I mean, just all that stuff. So now I have a new friend that I can go crochet with. She's a very lovely woman. Um, and then I went and I hung out with Misha, and we had coffee, which means that we didn't have coffee at all. Um, we had fried chicken and other stuff, and watched bad videos on YouTube. Um, Last night, Misha came over here and took me out for coffee, which means we didn't have coffee at all. We had, well, we went to a taco and rum place and then had neither taco nor rum. But we did have soup. He had like a bean soup and I had a gazpacho, and it was amazing gazpacho. It was great, and I'm really picky about my gazpachos. But it was really good gazpacho, and I had tortilla. I had chips and guacamole, and they give it out with like 3 different types of chips. They have like tortilla chips, which is standard, you know. But then they also had plantain chips, and they also had like a type of taro chips, and they were like really big, like really big, really big. They were like this big. Big taro chips, big plantain chips, and tortilla chips, and really good guacamole. And I had a sangria because I love my sangria. And then we went to go see Deadpool 2, and I had another sangria because I love my sangria. And he had another margarita, slushy. But yeah, so we saw Deadpool 2 last night, and that was a lot of fun. And my hair looks like crap. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just in finally. I've been running like a mad woman all day long, so I don't care. I look like crap, and I don't care. And I got to go down a slide last night. I haven't been down a slide in so long because I've always been so nervous about, like, I could get claustrophobic about getting stuck. But no, I went right lickety split down this little spiral slide. I had no idea that when you wear velvet pants, it doesn't matter how big of a girl you are, you're going fast. Really, really fast. So, had a lovely little walk in the park last night. It was nice. Then I got my new pedometer. Well, not new pedometer, but I got a new battery for my pedometer. So now my little guy will work again. And yeah, had to get new batteries for my blood glucose meter because it crapped out on me. I had to put a new battery in my mouse because it crapped out on me all at the same time. So yeah, that's kind of what's new in my world. I am going to the church. I did sign the membership book, so I'm a member at the church now. They have a pagan studies group. I've been attending that. It's a good group of people. I like them. I'm looking forward to spending more time with these folks and getting to know them. Had coffee with one of them the other night. That was very lovely. I had coffee and chocolate cake in a 24-hour Greek family diner. And the cake was amazing. It was my 2 favorite flavors, chocolate and cake. I think I've lost more weight since I've been here. I'm supposed to have a physical with this job, so I'll find out here in the next few days, I'm sure, how much I am at. But I think I've lost more weight. Like, it looks to me like I can see a difference. And I've got some jeans that are just falling off of me, and I've already taken like 4 to 6 inches in on them. So I think I'm losing weight again, which is good, except I don't want to have to go shopping again. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. Because, you know, I'm going to be working in healthcare, and that's where all the rich and famous people work. Yeah. I sat for about an hour and a half yesterday and interviewed with a woman from there. And one of the things she said is, I'm not trying to scare you away, but you need to understand that most people who are working in healthcare need to pick up a second job because healthcare doesn't get you all the things you want. I said, yeah, I get that. She says, no, you don't understand. You don't work in healthcare for the money. You work in healthcare for the love. I'm like, no, I understand. She says, no, I don't think it. Trust me, lady, I understand. This has been my shtick for a very long time. I get it. So, yeah, they called me up yesterday afternoon. I didn't expect to hear from them until next week, and they called me up yesterday afternoon and offered me a job. And right after they called up and offered me the job and I accepted, then like half an hour later, Office Max calls up and lowballed me by $2, and I kind of went, no, it's okay. Actually, the healthcare place is paying me better. So, but all the same, I'm excited. Yeah. I'll be starting a job soon, which means I'll have a sense of purpose again. I think that's really all that's worth sharing at this time. I'm just still trying to kind of explore the area. I'm getting used to like the way the highways work and the roads work, and it's beautiful town. I've been through a little bit of a rush hour today, and that was okay. It didn't kill me. Um, it's actually not that bad. It's really not any worse than Madison, honestly. Um, it's bigger, don't get me wrong, it's bigger, but they accommodate for that too. So it really isn't any different from Madison, except that there's like 3 more lanes on the highway either way. But it's lovely being able to drive around and see the lake, and we're close to a river, so I can see the river. In fact, my way home from several of the places I've been the last few days take me along this beautiful little like hill and valley road where I can look over and see the river, and it's just, or I can see a lot of trees, and it feels a lot like Wisconsin again. So that's really nice. And it's been warm, which is a lot like Kansas, so that's really nice. I'm okay with that too. So yeah, so that's my weekly report, and I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying the last little bit of spring before we jump into summer next month. And yeah, have a blessed Memorial Day weekend. Everybody take a moment this weekend. You know, I say this every year at this time. Take a moment this weekend, stop your festivities, stop all of the fun stuff that you're doing, and stop. Give it like a good 5-10 minutes and really think hard about the reason we have this holiday. Think about the vets who've died in war, or the soldiers and the other military personnel who've died during the wars, in service, in combat. Think about them, give them a moment. And while you're at it, think about the ones that do still live. I mean, I understand Memorial Day is in memoriam of the ones who have given their lives to service. But remember all of them. Remember all of them. Just, you know, take a moment and settle down the grill and, you know, chill out the pool party for a minute and maybe have a conversation with somebody about what this day means, what this weekend means, and what that sacrifice means. So yeah. So that's my PSA. Yeah. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive, any of you, or I will come after you. So help me. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.